breakfast in the morning. Don't even think about dinner in the evening. Got no chance to be treated like a king, but I love you in a million.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm here. Thank you, Craig. I love your restaurant. Everybody does. So here we are at Craig's, the most exclusive restaurant in the city. It's literally a who's who of Hollywood every night. You've probably seen the pictures of the paparazzi for people outside, but inside, it's really super. It's not just the food, it's the ambiance, the atmosphere. It's all kind of old Hollywood.
Rolling! Rolling, guys. Quiet on set. Places, everybody. And action.
Hollywood is the glamorous incarnation of the American dream. A dream that speaks many languages. Its attraction for foreign cinema started many years ago. Just like an old romance. A flame that never died. From Fellini to Inarritu. From Sophia Loren to Dujardin. The Academy has always honored talented men and women whose journey started thousands of miles away from the golden hills of Los Angeles. The attraction Hollywood feels for foreign films is reciprocated. Hollywood was after stories to give to its stars to interpret. But overseas, actors and directors also all wanted to find a way to get to Hollywood. A historic and constant bustle, Hollywood and the world keep talking, exchanging ideas, directors, faces. It's a never-ending love story. Many years ago, I was having a dinner party at my house. Matt Dillon and Gus Van Sant were in town, and they came over. And Bernardo Bertolucci was there, the great Italian director. I got a call from producers in Hollywood where I'd just been on vacation and had done an audition. I got back to sit at the sofa, and I sat next to Bernardo, and I said, "Hey, they just called me from Warner Brothers for an American movie. What should I do?" And he said, "Do you want to act in American movies?" I said, "Of course. What Italian actor doesn't want to act in American movies?" And he replied, "Then swim." I bought my own plane ticket to go back and do my final audition, and I got the role. That's my journey in Hollywood. The first admirers of foreign films were actually the American soldiers that came to Italy during World War II. They went to France during World War II, and they saw actresses that they had never discovered. From Simone Signore to Sophia Loren and Anna Magnani. They brought back with them all these memories stories and pictures of these foreign stars. Thus, America started opening its door and gaining curiosity because it had a public for foreign films. In 1957, the first Academy Award for Best Foreign Film was formed. It was won by Italian director Federico Fellini for La Strada. From that year on, foreign films became more and more important in the global view of movie making.
We got traffic.
This epic sight was the 405 freeway in Los Angeles.
I spoke with Mark Johnson, chairman of the Academy's Advisory Council, and president of the Academy's Best Foreign Film, and producer of films like Rain Man, winner of 4 Oscars, Good Morning Vietnam, The Chronicles of Narnia, and the ultra-famous AMC television series Breaking Bad, to name just a few. You've done so much. Rain Man, first Oscar. Was it the first Oscar nomination?
Yes. I was sitting next to my friend Robin Williams, and he said I was so nervous that night and approaching the final Oscar, the Best Picture Oscar. He said, he joked that my fingers were going through the armrest of the chair, that I was so nervous and agitated.
Do you still feel like that when you're nominated?
Oh, sure.
Academy. When did you get involved with the Academy?
Well, I've been a member of the Motion Picture Academy since sometime in the 80s, probably the mid-80s. So when I was accepted, it was a huge moment for me. I could not believe that I was a member of this august organization. And I was very involved in a number of activities, specifically the Foreign Language Selection Committee, which I sort of religiously follow.
What makes you choose one movie compared to another? How do you judge?
It's hard. It's the nature of competition. So at some point you make that call. Obviously I have a favorite, and that's the one I voted for, but there are a number of other movies that could have won and I would have been perfectly happy. If you look at the last several movies that have won the Foreign Language Oscar, be it Son of Saul or Ida or The Great Beauty or A Separation, it's just been an extraordinary amour. You know, those are great, great movies. Those are the movies that are going to stand the test of time. And then a byproduct of that is it often promotes governmental support of the arts.
Absolutely.
So when you know, I was just talking to Ashkar Farhadi and his film *A Separation*, which was the first film to win an Oscar from Iran. It changed the industry, and he to this day cannot walk down the street without people stopping him. He was a major star, and this is all because of the Oscar. So it's you know, people could be cynical and say, well, you know, it's just an award. It's not just an award.
No, it changes your life forever.
It does.
Today, foreign films have become more and more important as their revenues go up. International for studios makes up 50% of a movie's box office. Some studios, like Warner Brothers, even do local production because the revenues are so high and make sense. Also, more and more foreign directors are being discovered, from directors like Inarritu to Italians like Paolo Sorrentino. There's a whole new generation of filmmakers coming up that are foreign and are directing American films. We will now meet my friend Pedro Almodovar, who broke barriers not just as a Spanish director coming into America, but for diversity, gender, and women equality. He has always fought, and he has always put strong characters on film.
Ciao, come stai?
Bene, tu?
Benissimo. Contento di vederti.
Anch'io contentissima. Pedro, Do you feel a responsibility since you won an Oscar to make great movies, or do you just make your storytelling?
I mean, my life and my career, I think, didn't depend of the fact of receiving one Oscar. In any case, I received two.
I know, one for screenplay, 2000 for best
Yes.
film, 2003
Exactly.
for screenplay.
Exactly. I mean, it's wonderful when it happened. It is great. But, I mean, the life and the career, at least my career, depends on the ideas, on if I'm inspired, or the thing that I read, or the people that I talk, of life itself. But it is wonderful because, I mean, all type of vanity disappear after having the Oscar, but it's not essential in one career.
Is there anything of that evening, or one of those two evenings, that was memorable for you? Any gesture?
What I remember, I mean, for the first one, it was just the presence of Antonio Banderas and Penélope Cruz on stage, and Penélope did something very original. I mean, she screamed my name instead of saying the title of the movie. I mean, she didn't say all about my mother, but she said Pedro, and after this, I mean, the people are like screaming, gritando in l'estrade. In Spagna ha diventato qualche cosa molto come un gioco, la gente all'estrada mi gridano Pedro, Pedro, imitando il grido de Penélope.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Foreign films have for decades now been seen as an art, made with passion. Their success looked upon as an instinctive love affair between their filmmakers and generations all over the world, which far exceeds any linguistic and cultural divide.